Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Legends of Elzorya, our Daggerheart campaign. So, let's just give you a heads up on where we've been and what happened. We recently decided to head towards New Aetheria. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world, but the group decided that New Aetheria was their best bet for successfully navigating the political bullshittery happening back in Bravia. There's Draven has contacts there. They have friends and allies there. They can resupply. So they've decided to head to the human settlement in New Aetheria, which is where Draven is originally from. On their way, however, while traveling through this beautiful meadow that we see here, there were a couple annoying little tiny bugs that Draven decided he needed to massacre. Didn't you do something that hurt yourself in the process of just taking out half of these? Yes, I did. Well, in doing so,
Draven just panicked when he had all the bugs flying around and attacking him. He just panicked,
and it worked. I mean, you got rid of a vast majority of them, but in doing so, you pissed off the mama fly. So the last episode, we spent the entirety fighting this sumbitch. So this giant house-sized Flickerfly, which proved very deadly towards the group. No one actually died, but it was a brutal fight. I think it left almost everybody with either no HP or 1 HP towards the end of it. But
I'm chilling.
Yeah, except for the sorcerer. The sorcerer was fine. That just means I didn't attack you enough. Afterwards,
no, because I don't.
After the battle settled, Draven remembered that these things do tend to be hoarders, gatherers, similar to dragons, and that they really like shiny things. And so there's probably somewhere nearby, probably on one of the farmsteads, where these Flickerflies have been making their home, and there's probably some good treasure to be found there. So the decision was made before heading into New Aetheria proper to poke around at some of the local farmsteads and see if they could find anything. Find where these Flickerflies had hidden all their treasure, and maybe make a little money in the process. So that's where we're going to pick up tonight. Everybody battered, bruised, the Flickerfly corpse still just lying there. Now, remind me, Fortune, weren't you taking some things from the fly? Did you?
I think we decided to take its heart as evidence that we killed this thing.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. Giant heart. Now, you have something to put this in, right?
The heart of this thing is large. Take its spleen or something.
We wrapped it up in a piece of canvas, basically, and he's carrying it like a beach ball backpack.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think you all had any kind of bag of holding or whatever it's called in this game just yet. So
yeah, we do. We got one from remember we got one from the
Frogman.
You did.
Cyber. Yeah, along with our gym and our net, which is he's going to repair next time we Summit Point. But yes, we have a bag of holding.
Okay, you're still going to carry it like a beach ball. I like that better. I like that better that you have a bag of holding and you're still going to just carry it on your back. You know what? You do you, fam. That's great.
Why are we taking the heart when it's just so large and unwieldy? You could just take its spleen instead.
Because everything else is quite large too.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
Relatively, though.
Well, I think Fortune just liked the idea of ripping this thing's heart out. But this thing was the size of a house, so almost all of its organs are huge, to be fair.
I just want Wolf to have to estimate the size of a Flickerfly spleen. Or gallbladder. Or its appendix.
At least the size of a toilet. Let's put it that way. So
Americans will use anything except the metric system moment.
Yes, how many toilets does it make to take up to these organs? So
toilets per meter.
What do you all want to do? You've scouted out a little bit to look around. You know that there's a couple farmsteads nearby.
We found that there were a couple of bones and looked like sheep or like calf bones in its stomach. So we wanted to head out towards the farm because we did see some sheep farms nearby. You
did. There's a couple farms, and I think, Draven, you would know the general direction. Now there's more than one, so there are a couple that are kind of spread out. So are you going to take any time to rest, or are you just heading out?
We can rest. Y'all want to take a short rest?
Yeah, let's do a short rest.
Okay.
It takes us a little bit between carving out this heart.
2 days ago.
I always forget the.
I can't remember how they work either.
So you can.
We can shoot.
Okay, you got it.
Wounds, 1d4 plus our tier. Choose to clear stress, 1d4 plus our tier. It's essentially a long rest, but with 1d4 instead of completely. 1d4 plus your tier instead of completely.
And we're tier 2 or 3.
3.
We're 3.
So 1d4. Can I see it? No? Okay, well, I'm just gonna roll. So 5. Do I get 5 hit points back? How's that work?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. So
That's
1d4 plus your tier.
Ridiculous. Okay, wow, cool.
All right. So you can pick 2 still. So you're doing hit points. What's the next one you're doing?
Oh, we get 2. I want my armor back.
Okay.
How do I figure out?
Just roll another 1d4.
Oh, yay!
Honestly, if you've got 3 armor or less, don't even bother rowing.
I've got 5. And do I add my thingy-mabob?
Yes, you get 6.
Oh, I get all of them back. I've got 5, so.
See, short rests are
hell yeah
powerful. The only problem with the short rest is I get this much fear. Oh, come on.
Fucking Christ.
What was that?
Did y'all hear that?
Yes.
Really damn near. Yeah, what was that? Was it car backfire?
No, it was a firework. The 4th was 2 days ago. My neighbor.
That was loud. That came through.
It's still. Stop!
Yeah, we can hear it.
I was going to do a downtime and try to repair the net as part of. I was going to do health points and then try to repair the net.
Okay, yeah. So do the health points, and then for the net, just go ahead and give me a finesse check. Pretty low. The target will be 10.
I love the idea of you just being all tangled up in the net.
Where is? There it is.
Okay. Oh, thank God.
It's like glitching out.
They switched.
Did he get a hope?
He does get hope. They switched hope and fear around on the display too. Thank God. So it's a 16 with hope. So yeah, you get your hope, and it doesn't take you too long to repair the net. There's just a couple quick little sews you have to make to just kind of bring it back together. But yeah, you now have a functioning net again. And did you roll your... Okay, so you rolled your hit points, so you get 6 hit points back. So that was your 2. I think, Lynn, you did armor and hit points. Draven, what did you do?
I did armor and hit points.
Okay. And then, Rhea, do you need anything? Stress, armor,
I could
hit
use,
points.
2 health and an armor.
If that's all you need, then yeah, you don't need to roll for it.
You don't even have to roll it.
Because you're going to
just get rid of them.
Minimum 3, so. Okay.
Minimum 4.
Oh, yeah, that's true, because you'd get a minimum of 1 plus 3. There's that mathematician. There you are. So, you guys take some time and just relax for a minute. The fight that you just went through was brutal, and for most of you, harrowing and life-threatening. But you take some time. You repair some of the damage that was done to your armor. You have a light meal just to bring yourself back up to fighting shape. And now it's time to start setting off towards these farmsteads. Now, there's a couple different ones you could go to. Draven, you know that there's one that's kind of to the northwest of where you are. Sorry, northeast of where you are. And another one that's a little bit closer to the city. So who wants to take... And there's probably clues as you get closer, but who wants to take the lead on this investigation?
I feel like Draven would be like a good more investigative than.
I had +2 on instinct, but I can also use experiences if necessary. But I can also help someone that might have better instinct.
Okay.
I know. I'm just +1.
+1.
Okay, so yep.
Now we can do this as
I'll
a
be
group. We can do this as a group roll. I think that might be the way to go. So you hold off just a second, Draven. The other 3 of you give me an instinct. This is a reaction roll, so it will not generate hope or fear.
Oh damn!
23, a 6.
Oh damn!
Go.
Oh no shit.
And
See,
okay.
during the short rest, Draven was talking about how many toilets everyone was, and I was like, I'm approximately 3.5 toilets. Meanwhile, Rhea and Fortune, they're maybe less than 1 toilet. And so now you're just thinking about how big is it?
What the fuck are you? Why am I on the same scale of Fortune? I thought Fortune was a good bit smaller than Rhea.
It's volume.
And you can't do
That
half
still doesn't make
toilets.
sense.
You have to round.
He has those
Lynn
big
is
hams.
At least 4 toilets then, because
She
I
has
like
those
to think
big hams.
Okay, so you're going to get a +1 on this roll. On your instinct roll.
Why do I feel like there's some kind of euphemism I'm missing?
There probably is. Okay. 18.
I can also spend a hope and increase it by 3 with my reporter if I need.
Okay. Did you go ahead and put the... Let's see, 12...
Oh,
So
no, I didn't. It's a 19.
Okay, so it's a 19 in there. Okay. So it's up to you. Do you want to try to push it above
think we're
20?
probably good.
Oh, I'll go ahead and do it. I'll go ahead and spend that
Okay.
hope I just got and pop it up to 21.
It's just
Okay.
like
21.
It's 21.
As you start making your way closer to the farmsteads, it becomes obvious to you which one of these farmsteads is likely the source. As you get closer to one, you can still kind of hear the sounds of the livestock, which makes you believe that that's probably not where they've been. Looking around, you do start to find subtle trails of, for lack of a better word, destruction. Little boards here and there that look like there's been some property damage, and they don't form like a direct path, but you can kind of piece together like at least the general direction. As you turn, you start heading off to the southeast a little bit towards a farmstead that you know. What was the family farmstead name, Draven? I'm gonna turn some of your game back on you here. What was their family name?
This is so fucking dumb. The Farmingtons.
The Farmingtons.
Oh.
Okay, so
Look,
you're
my
Farmers.
My pappy farmed. My grandpappy farmed. His grandpappy
Farmington
farmed.
Farm.
the Farmingtons
Farmington.
farm. Okay.
We're the farm.
Well, I mean, that's how last names get assigned, like in the olden days. So the Farmingtons. As you start to get closer, you start to see a little bit more of the signs that there may be something going on here. Some of the outer patches of the crops that they planted look like they haven't been tended to in a very long time. You see some that are starting to wither. They just seem like they haven't really had anybody looking after them. And it's quiet. You don't hear the normal sound of farm animals as you close in on the Farmington's farmstead.
Good Lord, the Farmingtons would never have let their farm get in this condition. John and Mary Farmington, they're good friends of.
Okay,
Yeah, I was just trying to think of the most common name possible. John and Mary Farmington. They're good friends of my family. We must check on them.
Okay.
Caution is merited here, though. Let's
Yes.
let's keep our eyes around, keep our head on a swivel.
Let's hope
Okay.
that creature did not have a mate. Lynn's suddenly very nervous, and she looks at like Rav, and she's like, "Do they have mates?"
Would I know? And do they? Game
Go-
Master.
Go ahead and give me a knowledge check. And I'll give you advantage on this knowledge check.
Ooh.
Okay. It's a 21 with fear. I will take that fear. With a 21, you know that the way Flickerflies typically work is they will mate, but then the female Flickerfly devours the male. So what you fought before would have been the ones that get super large tend to be the female Flickerflies, the matron of the brood. If you flip over to tactical mode, I actually have a little thing for us here today.
Oh,
Right? Yeah.
Oh, cute.
Stepped it up a notch. So here's what you can see
Aw.
where you are, kind of coming up into this farmstead. You are next to a small little cottage of some kind. Not the main house, but possibly something for some hired help or just some storage. You're not really sure. And there's a little lake that kind of runs through this property with a small bridge that leads over to the main house. And in the distance, you're not close enough for me to reveal it just yet, but in the distance you can see where another of the field of crops are. So what do you want to do?
I'm going to try to go invisible.
Okay. I think that's a, check for me there. 18 with fear. Fortune just, as fortune does, kind of vanishes on the spot. Now, it's still daylight. I don't know if that affects
Lynn's gonna
that at
call
all.
out, "Don't steal from the peasants!"
I'm just going to go take a look around, and then I'll wink at her, even though she can't see me.
Okay.
I feel like since we're in daylight, if we go invisible, we just see some dirt floating around.
Maybe a little blood.
Pig pen effect.
Carve that up.
Okay. So, Fortune, you're invisible. Are you doing anything with that?
I'm just going to be like looking in every window and under every rug and stuff, I guess if there's windows right here available, I'll go ahead and poke my head in them.
Okay, sure. As you poke your head in, you find this little one-room cottage. There's just like a little chimney in there. There's a bed. It looks like, again, this is just a sleeping quarter for maybe someone like seasonal workers or somebody that would come and help for the farm, or just a place for someone to stay. There is some storage that's in here. You can see that they've been propping up some of their farm equipment, some shovels and things just in one of the corners. It doesn't look like someone's been living here recently. But if you want to get like a better look, you're going to have to actually go inside.
I just want to say that looks cozy as fuck. Like,
I
if I
know,
lived in
right?
these times, like, I would totally take this job.
It does look
That
cozy.
looks awesome.
You'll notice too,
I'm just going to relay the information to the group.
right out front, there's a nice little flower bed there too. See what I did? See what I did there?
Yeah, look at that.
I mean, I'd live there.
Lynn's gonna turn to Rav and be like, or sorry, to Draven and be like, Draven, you said these people were familiar to you. Maybe we can just knock and see if they've had any trouble in this area with their with the Flickerflies. Sorry, I can't remember what they're called.
That's it.
Well, to be honest with you, I don't really know them that well. Perhaps showing up right at the door might be weird, but also they might be in trouble. So I'm thinking we should sneak. I think Fortune has the right idea.
I'm gonna kind of
Come
look
on
back.
now, Lynn. You know you want to.
Sneaking's always the right.
She's like, it does seem prudent. Fortune, can you scout ahead, please?
On it, and you're just going to hear me going like.
I hear the wah, wah, like the creaking of the stuff as you go across it.
Okay.
She got that booty.
As you cross, the first thing you notice is this carcass of a dead cow.
Oh.
Cute.
Just kind of lying there.
They would never leave the lying around like that. They would use every bit of it.
Further on, you can see the rows and rows of their crops that they have planted. These two seem to be withering. They're in a little bit better shape than the ones further out, but these are also kind of withering. I couldn't find a withering lettuce when I was doing this in Dungeon Alchemist, so they look healthy, but they're not.
Pretend. Oh, those poor lettuce. Lettuces?
While
Lettuce
Fortune's
up.
doing
Lynn's
this,
just
yeah, what are the rest of you
chilling
doing?
here, like she's just standing there, like arms crossed, kind of bored, and you just see her tail like back and forth. Just
I feel like
waiting.
Lynn's also looking in the window like, I could just live here.
She's like, I just run away from all my responsibilities. I'm a strong lass. I could fart. I think Lynn has that terrible. You know how like Marie Antoinette and all the crazy like aristocracy from like the 1700s had pastoral fantasies where they have like little huts made on their property because they didn't know how backbreaking actual farm labor was. That's her idea of like she's only read it in romance novels where there's like a baker or like a farm hand, and like they're like, oh, I fell in love with the big city. No, she's read a ton of like raunchy romance stories, and she's just like,
New Aetherian smut.
I love that.
it was all Empyrean smut. Thank you.
Yeah. Hers wouldn't be New Aetherian. So that's gonna be the collection they find when they start ransacking your house.
It's gonna see, I like to think that her version of smut is actually just like, like really fluffy, and then you get to New Aetheria and it's just like raw, and she's like, oh, like she's discovered a new favorite genre.
Yeah. So Draven, apart from while Lynn's daydreaming about farm sluts, what are the other two doing?
Yeah.
Well, in that case, since Fortune is invisible, she's probably more apt to go check out this house here. Draven is going to come over here, and he knows a little something about plants. So he's going to try to take a look. What's going on with these? Why are they all dying?
Okay. Go ahead and give me I'll give you knowledge or instinct, whichever one you'd like to use.
Instinct.
Is that a crit?
Hey,
I think it
that
is.
is.
Okay. As you look at this, it's not that difficult to figure out. These haven't been tended to in at least, well, with a crit, you'd say at least 2 weeks. Like they're starting, they've been okay, able to hang on because of some of the rain, but they've not been like actually tended to. You can see that the weeds are starting to kind of grow up. All of the lettuce has just started to wilt. Whoever was supposed to be taking care of these has been negligent in their duty for weeks.
I'm going to create a mental link between myself and Fortune, and tell her, Fortune, be careful when you're looking around. The Farmingtons would never have just left their farm in this shape. Something's going on here. And then he kind of also relays a similar message to Rhea and Lynn.
Okay.
And he's going to Draven's actually going to kind of go out this way and see more of what's going down here.
So, we'll come back to you in just a second. Rhea, you get this message from Draven. What are you doing? So right now, I think Lynn's kind of looking in this house right there, reminiscing and dreaming about the life she could have had. Fortune's who knows where. And Draven has just disappeared and said something's up. So what does Rhea want to do?
Did Draven fuck off in a direction that I can follow?
Yeah. He basically went across the bridge, and then if you want to go with him, that's no problem. He went over towards the crops.
He's hard to miss.
Part of me is really tempted to sit here and sit here with Lynn because this seems really entertaining. Oh God, do I follow?
I think Lynn would turn over her shoulder and she'd just be like, "Do you think there are any strapping milkmaids about?"
Actually, yeah, I am gonna stay with Lynn. I need to see this shit. I need to see this through.
You're like, what's going on over here?
I feel like
honestly, this is a more interesting investigation. If Draven was here, he would not be caring one bit about the Farmingtons.
I feel like Rhea's about to start walking across the bridge, and then there's like, "Milkmaid, you say?" And just turns around and goes,
and then Lynn goes, "Have you seen any strapping young milkmaids?" And then Rhea turns around and it's like, I didn't think. Well, okay, so milkmaids are your type.
Milkmaids, strong farm hands. I'm not choosy.
Are you into guys? Or
I'm into everything.
Understandable. I mean, no, not a problem or anything. I just don't really think about that kind of thing much.
Oh, we have a couple of hands, even in the Beloved's group. They usually foster for families. They focus on platonic love.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's neat.
So what she's saying is you can still join her cult if you want.
We got a place for everyone.
And Reese's like, okay, nod and smile, you know. And then,
Lynn's actually going to ask her. She's like, Rhea, do you ever wish you had a different life? She's kind of just wistfully, like, saying this as she, like, kind of glances off into...
I can't say that I have, not for necessarily a lack of imagination, but it's not the kind of thing I ever thought about. I was content and didn't really see fit to think about anything else. I just knew that whatever outside was is what threw me away.
sometimes I think about what life would have been if I hadn't followed into the life of a what do I call him?
Seraph?
Seraph?
I feel like that's
Not just a seraph, but like into like their church, basically, because they have a lot of different roles in that. But like they still have like, bakers and farmers, and like Lynn's gonna kind of turn to Rhea and she's gonna be like, I was quite handy with a harp, I thought for a short time as a child that maybe I could pursue that path, but my family wanted something different for me.
Is there something stopping you from doing both?
Well, it would be hard to fulfill my duties as a seraph while also trooping about the countryside with the group, but I do actually still play for myself, mostly.
Would you ever want to play for someone else? I mean, I feel like it can't be illegal to have, I think they call it a side hustle.
No, we can have, well, I mean, seraphs marry and have interests. It's just we have to, our duties come first.
Yeah, I could see why you would think of saying fuck that. Sometimes.
To be fair, most of my duties before this weren't so... She's going to kind of rub her ribs like they're still sore. Always hands-on. We did have training, yes. And, I mean, I'm no stranger to broken bones and bruises, but largely before this, I've spent most of my time in the city, just helping. I traced a lot of people misbehaving out of what do you call it? The bathhouses, and made tithe collection runs. I spent a lot of time with my my mentor Hava in Aetheria. He was a good mentor to me and close to my family. I miss him. She's gonna kind of just like look a little sad for a minute.
Is he still
Oh yeah, no, yes. Hava lives in Aetheria, and he's got a wife, and they have a child now.
Oh fucking A. I thought I thought I was about to talk myself into some kind of trench there.
No, I just haven't seen him in a while.
Okay. Well, maybe when shit's done hitting the fan, we'll make a point of popping over that way. Or at least popping you over that way.
She's gonna kind of like give a pained smile, and she's like, Rhea, I'm very unlikely to be welcomed back into Aetheria, much less back into my family. If
What
they
the
find
fuck
out
did you do, Lynn?
I helped you and the others. I've abandoned my post. We're leaving. This is abandonment of my duty. I mean, they don't know that I'm chasing a higher lead. I'm hoping maybe we can plead clemency, when I return, but it's very unlikely I'll be able to remain in my Seraph's post after this.
Well, you say they kind of... Well, aren't some of them, like, in league with the people who suck, though?
My mother is a judiciary, and Hava just patrols the streets.
Yes, but I'm saying, like, being so directly involved with these particular Seraphs, like, is not being involved with that cluster such a bad thing, though?
Aetheria has a completely different warden. It's under its own district. I hope they don't know about this. I cannot imagine my mother allowing what she saw Zariel do, but I mean, she's not that high. I mean, she's not as high as a ranking as a warden. She's just a typical judge.
You're an opinionated sort, but you're not a foolish sort, so... I think as long as they're not as...
No, you go ahead first. No, go ahead.
As long as they're not as fucking insane as whatever's going on in Bravia, I think most people will see enough sense to understand that what's going on, and that, You've got a big enough head on your shoulders to know that storming in a city that's being taken over by some deeply planned coup d'etat with an army of just 4 dudes is not wise.
What I was going to say is, Lynn, it has been a little bit since you've been in Empyrean, and what you remember is vastly different than Bravia, what you experienced. But now I think you find yourself wondering if you just didn't notice.
Yeah.
What Empyrean's really like. Maybe it is better. You don't know. But to your point, I will say that there's likely no way they haven't gotten wind of what's going on in Bravia. You specifically, probably not, like you said. But you would know that at this point, Empyrean definitely has to know that Bravia has fallen. Which means your mother now knows as well.
Like Lynn thinks of her mother and her ears just turn downwards. Like, oh.
So, I'm going to transition back over to Fortune really quick. Fortune.
The girls are bonding.
The girls are
Finally
bonding.
having a real conversation that's not trying to kill each other.
I love it.
Over liking girls and
all things.
Shit.
And acceptance of everybody's sexuality. There's a lot of things fucked up on this continent, but that's not one of them.
That's not one of them.
You can be gay if you wanna.
Just to be clear, the spell says that I open a mental line of communication. So I feel like Draven was just listening to the whole thing like...
Oh, he's getting the dirt.
I love that. And yes. I imagine Draven...
You'd actually get probably flashes of her mother also. Like, you'd actually probably get, like, if you can eavesdrop like that and, like, Lynn... Because maybe Lynn... I think Lynn, honestly, is, like, kind of had forgotten you can do that. You would probably actually get just like some flashes of Hava and flashes of Lynn's mother, so you kind of know what she'd look like. And she looks like the admiral from like the ship captain from Treasure Planet.
You know what? That's what I was thinking, actually. Like, again, I still haven't seen it, but I know.
But she's got gray hair instead of amber. Her hair's like a light, like her fur is like a light gray. Like, so basically, she's got regular hair, and then she's got a very, very like short, like suede fur kind of all over her skin, and no tail.
Okay.
It's actually funny because the way I imagined it is Lynn's father had like almost a lion's mane, but he's got a human face, and like he's got tail and cat legs, where her mother has more of like that cat face, but her body is more like she doesn't have a tail and she's got regular feet.
Okay. I like that. Yeah, and I like one of the things...
Like the Khajiit in Elder Scrolls, they have like... Some of the people in their family are like literal like lions or like house cats. Yeah. And that's like, oh, that's my brother.
The Qatari, if you've read the lore on this, the Qatari range all the way from like basically an upright lion or a tiger, like fully upright, like on like bipedal, to like human with just the ears. Every Qatari has the ears and the slitted pupils, but they can range all the way from like other, like if you put on a hat and like some glasses, you could pass for human or elf or whatever, versus like all the way to, again, just like an upright tiger. And so like, but Lynn has been her family's been in Empyrean for long enough that they've mixed with elves quite a bit. So they're a little more on the human side.
I love how much thought you give your backstory. I really do.
I do. I was very careful about how Empyrean is like supposed to be like, it is their New York. It is their metropolis. Mm-hmm. Like it is, everybody mixes there.
Yes. It's definitely the melting pot of the continent here.
Like New Aetheria is more like Chicago.
Yeah.
Like
right.
More people.
It's all right. Kind of scary.
I like Chicago. Okay.
I've never been, but I actually really want to go. It looks like a nice place.
I do. Yeah. I like Chicago better than New York. Sue me. but that's just me. I did live in Chicago
think it
for a
just
little bit,
depends on
though, so I'm a little biased.
It depends on what you're going for, I think. Also, whether you're also probably a big difference between whether you're a visitor or living. Like,
Probably true.
but I will say Chicago's Art Institute Museum is fucking good as
Yeah.
hell, and they got a lot of John Singer Sargents last time I went. They were excellent.
Also,
I like their architecture too.
deep dish pizza. It's better than New York style, that's all I'm saying.
I'm not
Don't
crazy
at
about
me.
pizza, so I don't care about that.
Fortune,
I
what are you
like
doing?
all pizza.
I was going to see if there's other windows to look in first, but then I was going to see about opening the door.
Okay. So the windows here on the front, as you peek in, there are some dark curtains that are pulled over them. So it is impossible from where you are to see inside without opening or moving the curtains, breaking the window or something. But you can try the door if you want.
Yeah, I'll try the door and I'll pretend like the wind's blowing and go shh as the door opens,
Okay.
just in case anybody's standing there.
The door itself is locked. As you're looking at
Well,
it,
let's
though,
pick it.
yeah, I was going to say it's a pretty standard lock for a farmstead. So, yeah, this will be your finesse check. Difficulty is just going to be a 10.
Ba-ba.
Okay, is that a 22 with hope, right? Okay. So,
Yep.
It's you just kind of put your thieves tools in there and just like one quick click, and then the door just swings inward just a little bit. And as soon as it opens, you are immediately hit with this putrid smell.
That sweet, sweet smell of death.
You are not a stranger to this smell. Would you like to go in?
Is the path still like with you? The mental path?
Yeah, I think we all have it.
Yes. No, I kept it on Lynn.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm just going to sneak on in.
Okay.
I'll just be like thinking that it was there and be like, oh, there's dead people here, and then go on in.
All right. If you're sneaking, go ahead and give me your, again, one more finesse check with advantage, though, because you're invisible.
Oh.
Crit. Okay. You are like the wind as you just open this door. The door doesn't even creak as you push it further open. The interior of this room is still dark, but kind of dimly lit with what little light is coming through. And let's just jump over and we'll take a little bit of a look at what it actually looks like.
Well, you can do it. Does he really?
Yeah,
So,
I'm pretty sure.
Sorry, I didn't. Sorry.
As you open it in, you hear this buzzing sound. As you peek in, you see that blood has kind of splattered the carpets and the ceilings. And the buzzing sound in here, you steel yourself briefly, but then realize that it's just your common fly, buzzing around some moldy cheese and old bread, food that was left out. You do see in the middle of the room there is this bloody dagger that looks like someone was fighting. A struggle happened here. But the level of carnage, the blood, there's blood on the ceiling, and now you look up and you can see actually that there's a giant hole in the ceiling that you weren't able to see from your perspective outside. So whatever came in here and left didn't need the door because it came through the ceiling.
Does the ceiling go straight to the outside? Like, can I see
Yes,
The
just
sky?
it's just a single story. So yeah, it's straight to the
Was
outside.
Okay.
approximately the size of a car.
It was approximately the size of a car, something,
How many toilets was that?
At least 20 bullets.
20 to 25 toilets.
Okay. I want to examine the knob, I guess.
Okay. Give me an instinct check.
Well, actually, I'm going to still do that, but like, I do appear completely alone, right? There's not
I'll make that part of the
something
instinct check.
hidden.
You don't see anybody. Yeah.
Okay.
You don't see any. Yeah, you don't see anybody. You guys are rolling pretty good tonight, to be honest. So a 17 with fear. Okay. As you look around, you start
Yeah,
creeping
it is.
closer to the center of the room. Looking around, the flies kind of start to buzz you, and you have to. They don't even see you, really, but you probably have a smell to you at this point. You still have to swat some of them off. But as you get there, the room seems completely empty. If you do flip over to tactical mode, I will reveal what the room you're in looks like. So give me just 1 second. Boom, boom, boom.
These maps are huge.
Sorry. All right, then let me sync.
Now I'm just jealous. Every time I try to do a big map, it never works right.
I know what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Is that why your grid matches up so well with it?
That's exactly why. All right, so you're in this large room, and it looks neat here because I was too lazy to actually toss it. But imagine, if you will, the carnage from the scene before. But it's a large room. So and there's two rooms that kind of come off the back end here. So there's one on the left and one on the right that leads further into the house. But as you go and pick up the sword, most of the blood on it, you had a crit, right? That last, 17 with fear. It's hard to tell. There's different types of blood on this. One of them is definitely human. The other, I'd say you probably recognize it since you just fought the Flickerflies yourself, is from one of them. That put together with this hole in the ceiling, you likely believe that this was the same kind of attack that you all had. Now, you're not from this area, but I'll still give you a knowledge check with disadvantage.
Because Draven literally never stops talking, and he's probably been talking about this. Like, I do want to make that clear. Like, even though I'm not constantly talking, Draven never shuts up. He's always just going on about whatever.
Good to know.
You hear in the background.
You said with advantage?
Disadvantage, because you're not from the area. And I can't imagine you've actually retained everything Draven said. I swear I thought that was about to be another crit 3. Yeah, wow. I mean, for all you know, this is typical. I mean, you've only had
the 4?
You've only had
disadvantage.
You've only had the one interaction with the Flickerflies, and it was them coming down on top of you and annihilating your group. So this,
fucking our shit up.
This seems to track for you. But
I'm just gonna set everything back the way it was so I can just like pretend like I didn't disturb the crime scene.
Okay.
And honestly, I just want to grab some like expensive items that the rest of the group won't let me steal.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go back outside and be like, it's all clear.
Okay.
The family silverware is just dumped into a bag.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I name one of the things that he's stealing? Because I just think it'll be great.
Sure. What you got?
It's a picture frame.
Okay.
It's a picture frame, and of them, it's like a portrait of the couple together, and it's engraved. It says Johan and Meredith.
Farmington. I thought.
Yes, Johann and Mary.
Mary. So that was.
No, their name is actually going to be.
I thought you said it was John and Mary.
Framing. I know. This is what Draven said.
Oh.
The actual names are Johann and Meredith Framington.
I love that. You know what? I'm giving you a hope for that because that's hilarious.
Yay!
So let me ask you this: are you going to search just this main room or go into the other rooms as well?
If I know anything about poor people, they like to hide stuff in their bedroom.
Okay.
Under the mattress.
Okay.
And in their freezer. So I want to go to their bedroom first.
Okay.
That's when you actually need to pry out the vents, and hide it up in the vents.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it.
In the freezer.
Maybe a floorboard that's like loose.
Okay. As you go into the bedroom, I'll need one more instinct check and then an additional D12.
I'm going to go, just because I'm already hope maxed, I'm going to say I'm doing Watching from the Shadows to give myself a +2 on this.
Sure. You are invisible still, right?
Yeah.
Okay, a 21 with hope.
Okay.
That's a success for sure.
And then a D12, like an additional one?
Just one D12.
Yeah.
Like a
Just a D12. It could be hope or fear. It just has to be a 12-sided dice. 4. Okay. Okay. As you go into the room, you start to look around, and there's still no sign of the people. You've seen all this blood, but still no body. This room is not nearly as bad. It doesn't look like any of the actual struggle happened in this room. But as you're kind of looking around, just frantically looking for things to steal, you do find 2 items that catch your eye. 3 items, because you grab this really beautiful picture frame that's on the bedside table. You just can't help yourself. You pick it up. The people, it doesn't make sense because the people in the frame aren't the Farmingtons. There must be family friends, the Framingtons. You don't understand why they have a picture of these random people, but the frame itself is just too pretty to pass up. You do find something that catches your eye. There's a torch that's like hanging on the wall. And you'll notice that even as you're moving around, the wind and the air doesn't seem to really affect the flicker of the flame. So if you'd like to take that, this is what is called Alistair's torch. You can find it in the items. It is a magic torch you can light at will. So, should I make it like a clap on?
Yes.
You'll also notice.
I think it'd be kind of shitty though to have to hold the torch and then try to like
clap it. Yeah. That seems like just enough of a drawback to make this.
He's got those hams.
He
Just
does
saying.
have the hands. So you'll notice too that it's incredibly bright. Like it fills up this room. There's not a corner of this room that isn't perfectly illuminated with this thing in here. So it seems to give off a little bit more light than a normal torch would also. You also find just hanging up like on this little rack near the bed, or it's like a coat rack, I mean. You find some advanced leather armor that's also in the items.
Ooh.
So this really nice group, this really, really nice looking leather that looks like maybe he had been working on, recently finished.
You said it was called advanced leather armor?
Yep.
Damn, I'm missing out. I need to get in there.
question.
Oh no, the
Does-
Farmingtons, and I'm like rooting through all their stuff.
Is Fortune able to extend her invisibility to items that weren't on her, like when she cast the spell? Like
When
genuinely, how does it work? Like,
yeah, when she takes possession of them, if she's still invisible, they go invisible too.
okay, that's cool. That's handy to know, actually.
With those items found, I think I'll just go ahead and take my leave and go back out the door to let everybody know what's up.
Okay.
So yeah, it looks like the Farmingtons are dead.
What?
Just so you
found their
know,
bodies?
sorry about that.
You found their bodies?
Not exactly, but there was definitely a fight, and I think the Flickerfly came through their ceiling and like maybe ate them, flew off with them. Either way, pretty sure they're dead.
Lynn's
Draven,
gonna look really worried at Draven. Oh, go ahead.
when he says that, I want you to make me a knowledge check. And then you can continue, sorry.
I'm just saying it real callous, just like, yeah, you know, you lose some, you win some.
Draven, as he's saying this, there is one thing that kind of jars out in your mind. Flickerflies, they hunt, you know. Humans are not typically their normal prey. You'll notice, I mean, the little ones they don't have as much control. They do tend to bite like little mosquitoes, but it's not too dangerous. The larger ones do tend to go after livestock. They do tend to go after, horses or large creatures that don't put up much of a fight when they can just be picked up. Humans, specifically because they live in shelters, like houses, like mansions, like castles, Flickerflies don't tend to go after them because normally they just kind of, look for prey from the air and you don't even really see these people. It does seem very uncharacteristic that one of them would have burst into a house just to murder some random dude.
Maybe he was using pesticides.
Maybe they're like vampires and you have to let them in, and he let it in.
I just imagine, come in for tea, Flickerfly. He just bursts through the ceiling.
The Flickerfly knocks on the door, and it's like,
Lynn is
and it's
concerned.
like, I am very tired, and I need to use your bathroom. Is
Lynn
that
wants-
okay?
Lynn just wants to ask Draven, did they have children? Do you know?
Draven, listen, don't give me a knowledge roll on this. Draven's he does not. He's like, I believe they did perhaps have, yes. They had a young girl.
The narrator pipes up. They did not.
I'm gonna look at Fortune and just be like, what? I mean, there were no bodies at all. Like, was there a second bedroom? Could there be a child here somewhere? Lynn's concerned.
If there was a child, they're probably dead too.
But we have to be certain.
I mean, we can go back in and check it out, but I think I got all the good stuff. I mean, I think I checked it thoroughly.
Lynn's just gonna burst into the room.
I was gonna say,
She's
like,
just
look
like,
for
hello,
clothes that are
like
for
she
children.
just calls out, like she's like, hello, is anyone here?
Draven's following right behind you.
You dead? You legally have to say if you're dead. I'm gonna make that reference
Mr. and
everywhere.
Mrs. Farmington. Mr. and Mrs. Farmington, are you here?
Silence.
I'm gonna kind of turn back to Fortune, and I'm just gonna be like, you checked both rooms?
Oh shoot, there's another room? I'm gonna like head towards that room.
I feel like I can't even hear, like, I just hear her walking around, like, I can't even see where she's at.
She's like clomping around.
Is that a book lying on that bed there?
It is. Yes. Would you like to go? Yep.
Yeah, Draven's running straight for a book.
Okay. You go to pick up the book, at around the same time that Fortune makes her way into this last bedroom. This is
I
a
thought this was
bedroom,
the kitchen.
but it has been... It's kind of an amalgamation of a bunch of different things. It's actually been converted into... This bed in here is actually like a small cot. And you can see that where there was at one point some kind of dinner table or place where they would cut meat, things have been totally rearranged here. And what you can see is small cages throughout the room. You can also see there are, in some of those cages, some dead Flickerflies, the younger ones, the small ones. You see one is kind of been laid out on the table and dissected. Draven, while he's doing that, you pick up what looks to be this kind of journal. And what was his name? Johannes Framington? Was it Johannes?
Johann.
Johann.
Just Johann.
Framington.
Johann Framing.
Okay.
Is it Framington?
Yeah, we decided that Draven is...
Draven is an unreliable narrator.
Draven called him John Farmington.
But it's Johann Framington.
Oh, you missed. Like, understood.
You start to flip through, and it's this kind of diary of how he started noticing these small flies that were attracted to the crops. He started capturing them because he thought they were pretty at first. Then he got curious because more and more kept coming, and he wasn't sure where they were coming from. He was using them to basically just satisfy his own curiosity. There's an entry where he decides that he will dissect one to see what it is because it's such a large insect, and that's probably what Fortune's seeing in there on the table. But essentially, he was making a point to go out in the evenings, capture some of these Flickerflies, and bring them back for examination. As it goes on, it starts to talk about noises that he started hearing out back near the animal pens. And then there's this one entry about how one of his pigs went missing. And he's starting to wonder if they are related, as the Flickerflies that he has in his captivity back there in that room seem to be getting bigger. Rather fast, he notes. Then there's this sad little portion where he starts to ramble a little bit. He seems like he might be getting a little obsessive. And you do pick up on the one kind of almost an offhanded comment that his wife left him over this. So at least she may still be alive.
Good old married.
Well, Draven just like takes the journal, and he's just like, "Good Lord, this man can't spell his name." No, he says, "Good Lord, this man was torturing these Flickerflies. I understand they can be quite a nuisance, but like, he wrote some fucked up shit in here."
Now it clicks into you, Draven. Why a larger, more protective Flickerfly may have behaved the way it did. The one thing you know is that the brood's mother or the more adult ones are protective of the small ones. And that's likely why they burst in here specifically.
Well, John would not want all this stuff to go to waste now. Let's get to looting.
What about his wife?
She left him, it seems.
Well, it sounds like she's a widow and the house is hers now, including the items in the house
Well, if she left him, wouldn't that mean she
now,
probably
Lynn,
forfeits her right to some
are
of
we
that?
going to do this again?
While Lynn's saying that in the other room, I'm taking the torture device equipment and putting it in my bag.
I'm gonna look around. Is there any food that's still like at least not like disgusting in
No,
here?
all of the food
Like
in
sex
here.
dungeon torture device?
It can be repurposed,
There
maybe.
is kind of a torture device in here.
All of the food in here, it's long been rotten. This happened probably 2 weeks ago. There's not a lot of preservation that he has available to himself in here.
She's gonna kind of look up at like the ceiling,
Be an
like where there's like
ingredient
it's like a big
household.
hole, and she just kind of goes like, "Fine. By the time the wife returns for the property, most of this will be rained
Behind
out
us.
or destroyed. So, fine. But if you find anything extremely valuable, at least try to leave it."
Hey,
Fortune, on that note, as you're packing up things in there, something does catch your eye. There's another workbench where he seems to have been doing all sorts of weird things. You can see that he's been removing flickerfly wings. He's got some of them like taped to the wall. It's weird. But one thing he has done is he's taken one of those wings and he's forged it into what looks like some kind of makeshift blade. Now, you remember that the wing of the flickerfly before was quite sharp.
Mm-hmm.
So, as he seems to have gotten further along in this obsession, he seems to have tried to start making his own little crafts. So, you will also pick up a flickerfly blade.
ooh,
Is this a real item by chance?
It is, in fact, a real item.
While that's happening, Draven knows what that room is from what he just read, and he sees the hesitation in Lynn's eyes, and he says, "Lynn, follow me, please." And he just takes you into this back room and says, "Look at this."
I like to think.
Are you going to
that,
say we can't just rob this place? Look at this.
in mid of them opening the door and walking in, you just see something disappearing into my bag?
Lynn just like tiredly rubs her eyes, and she's just like, "Just do what you want, but I'm not gonna partake." Like, she's just gonna go back out and wait for y'all.
Then in that case, Draven is going to be specifically looking for something that would help Lynn.
Okay. Something that would help her, like, just like help her.
In battle or pretty much anything, honestly.
Something she just
I
really wants so that he can dangle it in front of her.
Got
exactly.
it. Got it. Okay.
Draven loves Lynn in a special way. He just wants her to be bad.
He
Okay.
wants to corrupt her.
Give me your instinct check then. Oh, no fucking way. Okay. Critical success. What the hell am I supposed to do here?
That's my second one tonight.
I know it's the third one overall tonight. Okay. All right. Let's see.
I've got 67% of all crits tonight. What's y'all's problem?
What are you wielding right now? Lynn.
Me?
No, Lynn.
I've got an improved rapier.
One-handed, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. How can I make something cool make sense in this poor little house? I gotta give you something on a crit though. It's gotta be something good.
It's a family heirloom, like you found under the floorboards.
As you're kind of looking around, at first it didn't really catch your eye because the place is super bloody. Like there's shit everywhere, and this whole room is just an absolute nightmare.
no.
But now that you're looking with purpose, you're looking for something that might catch Lynn's eye, and you find hanging above the fireplace in this place of honor what might have been some kind of family heirloom, but it's a nice round shield. Beautiful. It's got some incredible craftsmanship, probably dwarven made. with like little runes and inscriptions in a language you don't even really recognize. Probably dates back generations upon generations. But it's nice and it's displayed in this place of honor. But if you wanted it, it would be an advanced round shield, with the feature being a +3 to your armor score.
So Draven pulls that down off the wall, and he's just like, tee, and he runs over and he picks up a moldy wheel of cheese, and he comes back over and he runs in front of Lynn, and he's like, "Oh, look, Lynn, I don't know if I can take both of these things, so I think I'm just going to take the cheese and leave this here. What do you think?" And he throws it onto the ground, and so it goes like, wow, 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 wow.
Lynn's
Lynn, it's gorgeous.
like horrified that you just threw it on the ground. She's like, it like hurt her heart a little bit. And she's like,
Well, I just didn't want it, and you're not going to take anything, so.
See, this isn't gonna work on Lynn because you're just gonna piss her off, and now she's gonna double down and not take it.
Don't worry, I'll take it and I'll leave it for you later.
Yeah, I love that. I love that, like, that you do smuggle it out and you're gonna like leave it like Santa on her bed. Like, she'll be like, "Well, I didn't take it, so it doesn't count," because like Fortune's gonna like,
Yeah, you
like,
just wake up
no,
with
like,
it
see,
next
that's
year.
not. You could have sweet talked Lynn, but you can't. Like, she's too stubborn, because if you're just like gonna be an asshole about it, like, she's just gonna triple down.
Well, Draven's the kind of person that does like study people, so he did just learn that from you. He'll know for the future.
Draven will remember that.
But she is gonna like be annoyed, and like she will pick it up and like put it on the desk, and kind of like you see her eyes like get real round and then like real narrow. Like you can tell she really wants it, but she is gonna like dust it off and like put it up nice so it's not just on the floor.
And
No,
then-
you know what Lynn wants to do is knock it over. It's a whole cat thing.
Push it towards the edge.
You kind of hear, you kind of actually hear like tap 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 tap. And it's like she can't help it. Like her little claws are just kind of like tap tap tapping on
I'm
it.
gonna
Like,
put an unrelated object on the table and just pretend like
if you roll something round in shiny Lynn in front of Lynn, she will bad at it. Like, she won't be able. Like, I don't even think she'll think about it. She'll just be like, I think all Qatari kind of have that like reflex, like that they've been taught they have to like curb. Like they have to curb it, But like you will just see them like they can't help it.
I think Rhea has like a coin, and she just like does while they're like looking around or whatever, she does the thing, like when you spin the coin on the table and it goes like,
oh yeah,
she does that, just like absent-mindedly.
I'm gonna have to give one of you a laser pointer at some point.
Rhea is a laser pointer.
I really want there
chain
to
lightning. I am a laser pointer.
I want there to have not been laser pointers before, but the Phoenix introduced them, and it's like a new thing. And like the find and Lynn's just like, whoa!
Wait. No, we meet him again, and he's like, "Haha, you terrible people! I have found a new weapon with which to combat you. I have found your Seraph's greatest weakness." Pulls out a laser pointer and
that
starts
would be
like
powerful as fuck, though.
Take it out of the box.
He's chasing
climbing the wall.
he's just like pointing it around, and like the rest of us are just watching this.
I like to think like she's trying really hard. Like, she'd be trying really hard not to be. Every couple of seconds, you'd see her eyes like dart to it. Like she just couldn't help it. Like,
well, this man is just like.
You'd have to make like a focus check every time before you could act. Otherwise, your turn is just spent chasing.
No. What or counter idea is that like it's like daylight and we're in a room and he's made of partially metal, so the sun like reflects off of his hand or something like that. So it sends a reflection all over the place. So it's 100% unintentional.
That'd be even better. And there's mirrors everywhere.
Oh, 100%.
He is that full of himself. He called himself the Phoenix. There's definitely mirrors he's got mirrors hanging above his bed.
Oh, he definitely
He's got
has
him
mirrors.
out on
no, but he can't do
out
anything.
here,
That kind of guy,
Oh my gosh. Quick side story. When we were looking for a house, I
no.
did see a house on Zillow nearby that had mirrors hanging above their bed, and I'm like, You didn't take those down for the pictures.
Okay, I was like, quick side story, and I'm like, oh dear God, how absolutely horrendous is this going to be?
No, not that bad, but it was just like weird.
I'd be
That's
so
amazing.
scared they'd fall on me and I'd be like
Yeah.
impaled.
I couldn't sleep.
Like it's not even the weirdness of like having a mirror up there. It's like me being like I'm scared like if there's like something bad happens, like or if like a tree falls on the roof, it's gonna shatter this thing while I'm asleep and I will die horribly.
Yeah, I would be the same way. So
I'd be scared it's just gonna fall.
bringing us
just in
back
general.
out of
Sorry.
mirror beds.
I'm so sorry I took us down that whole tangent, but
As soon as Lynn turns around to face you, I think Lynn turns around Draven and just kind of gives you this look like, yeah, like that kind of stubborn look. You just see the shield slide to the end of the table and then disappear. as Fortune
Lynn
takes
marches
it.
angrily out of the house.
Draven writes a little note. Lynn does not like to be teased.
Okay.
It does not work.
Rhea, anything you want to do in this house?
Probably my own cursory casing of the joint to see if there's anything that's of particular interest to Rhea. The probability is low, but maybe somebody had a secret like freaky occult magic special interest on the side. I don't know.
Give me an instinct check.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, I didn't think
Like
about
I know
that.
Fortune's
He was, like,
casing the
fucking
joint.
with- Sorry.
It's like I know Fortune's casing the joint, and I know Dravid's also casing the joint, but sometimes Rhea's one of those people where if she doesn't put her own eyes on it, she's not gonna be satisfied.
Well, and they're not looking for the
Haboosh.
same things you are, really, either.
Oh!
Okay, 27. Okay.
Jesus!
Okay.
She knows the
Does not
composition of
mean
every
you don't
item
find-
in this room. Like she knows it on the molecular level.
This is sodium chloride.
Okay.
Actually, no, you don't find nothing. You needed a 30.
Well, that's just one experience away, and she could probably make it.
Oh,
Alright.
yeah, actually.
Correct.
27 is literally the highest you can roll without critting, right?
Correct.
Okay. So, go ahead and give me a 2d12 roll.
I love how I was like not expecting much. I'm just like, I'll just like poke my head in the rooms. Casually gets the like one of the best rolls.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay. Roll that again for me.
Better.
12. Okay, that is better, yeah. Only because he already rolled a 4. As you're kind of looking around, you find your way out of this main room, just kind of back into their main bedroom, just kind of walking around. One thing does catch your eye. Underneath the bed, you can see it just kind of catches your eye out of the corner as you're looking, and you get down and pull up the sheet, and you see this small chest. It's about the size, probably. I don't want to. Let's see. If I did this, it wouldn't make any sense. It's not a large chest, maybe like a small bread box or something. As you pull it out, though, you open it and you notice there's nothing in it. There's absolutely nothing in it. But upon closer inspection, you realize that there are small runes carved all along the sides of this thing.
Spooky magic box! Fuck yeah!
So, with that, yeah, let's do one more. With advantage, what's your spellcasting? Is it instinct?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and give me one more with advantage.
What does advantage do again? Oh,
It
wait,
adds a
no,
D6.
there's just a button to click it.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I'll just do it.
Okay, that's pretty good. So 21 with hope. So that's 2 hopes there.
Right.
You don't
Good
know.
Maxed out.
At this point, looking at it, you're able to figure out what this is. And know that there's probably something more inside it. Because what this is an empty chest. With a specific magic word that keeps the contents concealed. Were you to be able to somehow deduce or figure out what that secret word was, you could unlock the treasures they have hidden within. Alternatively, you can set your own secret word and use it to store things that way as well.
But it would be like in a separate dimension. You won't be able to access the original stuff.
Exactly. Each dimension is guarded by its own specific magic word.
So, did this dude just have it like written on a post-it somewhere or something?
That's actually a really good question.
Actually, I do have his journal.
Yeah,
I
you
have
just
a
read through
journal.
it.
Something
All right.
Draven,
something might be in there.
can you think of a magic word that this guy might have liked?
Can I kind of like use an instinct roll to like check
You
through?
can.
What's
But
his
what
wife's name?
What I'll say is that's going to have to be a downtime action to actually go through his whole journal trying to pick out the word that would actually work. You
Important question, what's this guy's wife's name?
You would know that.
It's actually Meredith.
Yes, Meredith.
But I keep calling her Mary.
So you wouldn't know her actual name. You have it on the frame. So here's what I'm saying. You have information you need to maybe piece this together. But
I made it more confusing than it needed to
You're gonna
be.
do it when y'all go over the loot in the
You're gonna have to
when
go
y'all
over
are
it.
like at the camp.
And that's
Important
why
question,
a downtime
important
action
question,
needs to be.
the sequel is trying and failing gonna like set this thing on fire and all this and whatnot, or
No.
can I just like
No.
okay, I could guess.
Yes. You could be
So- I
guessing.
I would say. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's what I was going to
So,
say.
like,
There's
what was this guy's wife's name? Meredith?
Mary is what you were told.
Mary. I keep, even though I know better now since I read the journal, I'm sticking with it.
He's not
This
gonna
is
admit that he was wrong about
Yeah.
it.
Nope, won't admit it. John and Mary Farmington.
Wasn't it like written on the port? You said
Well,
there was
yeah,
a
but
portrait. with it
Fortune
written?
has the frame, and
Fortune's
she didn't
all
realize it. She didn't realize that it was not these people. She thought it was a family
Oh.
friend.
And so she just
Okay.
took it.
What's this guy's name? Okay. So I have no fucking clue.
No.
But
What
when
was this guy's wife's name? Mary?
When y'all get to the camp and pull everything out and start looking at it, you'll
you
figure
might
it
be able to
out.
figure it out.
Yeah,
Draven
Rhea's
usually
like
admits things
yelling.
when he
Rhea's
talks.
like yelling at this box for a solid like minute, like a full 60 seconds of guessing various things that are probably wrong.
Lynn's just waiting outside, like thinking, God.
Draven
Well-
says, be careful, Lynn. Words have power. You may unlock a portion on there that you don't want to.
Rhea yells, "Fuck!"
Oh, I'm sorry, not Lynn. I was
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
that to Rhea. I apologize.
When you scream fuck,
You're giving Rhea
There's
Lynn
a-
life lessons.
when
while
you
Rhea
scream
opens
fuck, there is a small rune that lights up and you hear this clicking unlock noise.
Wait, what?
Tell me it's full of sex toys now. Tell me it's full of
Do
sex
you want
toys
to do you
now.
want to open it?
Yeah.
As you open the chest now, you find this really nice pair of manacles, but they seem to be a little bit cushioned. You find some very, very skimpy underwear, both male and female. And you find a small stack of, well, it's just like erotic fan fiction.
But
Do you know what a Tijuana Bible is?
I do not.
No. No, I don't.
They were just like
No,
little
I
porn.
don't, Crow.
They were just like little porn comics.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, that.
oh, I think I know what you're talking about, though. Now
Yeah.
that you say that,
Yeah, like from the 40s, like from I think it's like from the like they're just like little raunchy. Like I'm assuming
Something exactly like that. Yes.
palm-sized
Share
erotic
them
comics
on the
produced
stream.
in the United States from 1920 to the early 1960s.
Rhea looks at this just closes the box and puts it in her own bag without another word. I don't think Rhea was taught much about that aspect of sexuality in general. I think she's
Maybe
aware.
you found something Lynn would also be interested in.
Oh, also,
I think she's aware of that, but I don't think it's a thing she
She's
thinks
like, no,
about.
too
She's
weird.
like,
no.
no, please.
Right.
I will tell you.
Rhea's like, I didn't know pubic hair could be that big.
There's 2 additional pieces of information. There is a whip in there, just so you know. But second of all, you get the feeling that's probably not the only safe word they had. Like, safe word. See what I did there? Because it's a safe.
That's all.
There's probably some more valuable treasure in there, but you now have access to their hidden sex loot if you want. When you close it back, you hear a little locking noise, and when you open it again, all of the sex toys are gone.
Their hidden sex loot.
You've just gone on an entire spree of joking like my friend Britt.
Also, I just want to say all of that was totally made up right on the spot, and I'm really proud of how that played out.
That was excellent. You just took Rhea yelling "fuck" out of anger.
I was like, oh, I know what I'm gonna do now.
Like the idea that she gets really quiet. I mean, and like the others are like,
yeah.
She's like, she just like closes it and is like, nope.
So
perhaps you guys overlooked the sword with all the blood on it. With the nobody even noticed that.
Well, I mean, I don't know if like, because it does seem like, from what Lynn saw, like it seems like, you know, big hole, sword, dead, like gone dude. Like it seems to pan out. She doesn't have any reason to suspect, you know.
If you want to take it, anybody, the sword in the living room there is a tier 1 broadsword. Just if you want it.
That's heavy and not that good.
So.
All right, no qualms about taking it. Yoink.
Yoink. She's gonna leave both at Lynn's foot, like the bed of Lynn's foot, and be like,
Rhea, you can like start yoinking stuff too. You've got your I know I shouldn't have said it like that.
As he says
you can
that,
start stealing things.
As he
you
says
can start
that,
carrying a bunch of shit too. The chest behaves like a bag of holding.
Rhea, as he
I
says,
don't want to accidentally erase this.
Yoinking stuff, it just reminds you of like the paper that was on the top had some kind of lewd joke about yoinking. And like he says that, and it just kind of snaps you out of the stupor. and Draven, I think that when you see Rhea, she looks a little confused, would you say? Or how would Rhea be looking after this discovery?
Like, mildly confused, but also like definitely scarred. It's a 1,000-yard stare.
Draven knows what those are used for mostly. Those boxes, everyone uses them for sex toys. That's just what everyone uses them for. And he says, "Oh, you found one of those. Did you know the word?"
No, I tried a bunch of different things, and then I got mad, and apparently expletives are the magic word.
They usually are.
Well, one of them.
Don't say that one again in front of it. Everyone uses these.
Make no promises. It's a very common expletive. Like, I'm pretty sure you would say it if you stubbed your toe hard enough.
Well, it's not like if you say it, it's going to start flying out.
Just gorgeous sex toys everywhere. That would be funny, though.
That would be
I will
funny.
be right back. I'm joking.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Every time you say it rains sex toys.
Hilarious. Well, I'm imagining it's in your bag, and you're like, "Fuck!" and it just explodes with sex toys.
It will unlock every time. It won't explode, but it'll unlock.
I could study the journal a little bit later, maybe learn some of his other words. that aren't his sex toys?
I'm sorry,
Um,
what? I'm still incredibly traumatized by what the fuck I just watched. No, don't do it!
Oh, you said it again. He'll come flying
In
out.
your hand, there's like a little clicking noise, and you look down, and it's unlocked again.
No, stop it!
So
I have been forever cursed with this item.
I love this item.
I love this item too.
This is a cursed item, though.
Rhea does not love this item. Rhea feels like she has been hexed by something.
Draven speaks up. He says, Rhea, the next time that we cross a bridge over a river, creek, whatever, you say, fuck, turn it upside down.
Click.
No.
You want all the
Those are
points.
good items.
I
They've
feel like
been
it'll be
used.
useful somewhere. I feel like I shouldn't just like throw objects away.
Oh, well, okay. I suppose.
That's not what I. Wait. Oh no, I didn't. Oh.
I'm so happy if I
Could
was.
be
So I
useful.
mean, like we could like hide it in like in Ashworth's room or something, and like.
Oh. I'm with
And
you.
it
I'm
could
with
be
you.
like dirt on him, and you could make like a smear campaign or something. Like, oh, Gideon Ashworth like shitty smut.
That's the.
I don't know.
That's the.
That's
the
not
issue.
a problem, but for someone,
No.
but to mess with Gideon Ashworth, I think that would be.
It's the fact that the smut is shitty. Like that's what they would judge him for.
Mhm.
Like that's the kind of stuff you read. What are you talking about? It looks homemade. It looks like some.
Shades of gray. Yeah.
Looks like some dude named John Farmington hand drew this. By the way, they're homemade. The little cartoons. Just so you
Some
know.
of them are written by Draven's pen name.
I would love that if they were collecting any kind of smut you were writing. That's beautiful. So, are we done in
No,
the
if it was
house?
Draven, he wouldn't be telling you to pour it out in the creek. He would be like, well, let's get those books first.
Autograph them.
He does have a line of smut, though.
Oh, beautiful. I'm gonna need you to write me titles.
Okay.
Milkmaids a milking.
Write the titles, and then somebody else has to come up with like a 2-sentence like blurb that's like on the back, like the
Oh
the
yeah,
plot summary.
I really want to do this. New Discord.
Each of you all can review.
You instead of a
review
Hero
the book.
Forge contest, who can come up with the funniest
Okay, no,
like
yes.
fake romance book titles?
I love this. Draven comes up with some, and
Yeah.
then you can all review them, give them like random stars, just like random reviews about what it is. Oh, I know that's.
And then, of course, you have to have like the plot summary, like the little paragraph on the back, and then you have to have like the accolades from all the like
The
famous
author's
people.
name, like
Yeah.
their what is it? Their like pen name, like it's always
like
something.
Chuck Tingle or whatever the fuck that one guy's name is.
Okay, are we done in the house?
I think so.
Okay.
I found the smut box. I think we're good.
That's all you need.
What else could we need?
You make your way back outside, leaving the horrors of what you just found in the house behind you, although bringing with you a decent chunk of the treasures found within. So, where to next? You have explored this area. You see the crops off to the right, but there's still some things to explore if you want to dive further.
Yeah, Lynn's gonna be like, driving. Didn't you say the creatures they hoard like their own small hoard?
Yes. There's probably some sort of like burrow nearby. They like to burrow not very deep, and they're large, so it'll be almost like a little hill. And they like to hoard things inside. Nearby is relative to something flying that large, so it could be up to a mile away, I would imagine.
Lynn's gonna like pop up again into the air, like her wings are gonna pop out, and she's just gonna kind of go up, and she just wants to look for maybe something that would be an unusual mound.
Okay. I, at this point, as you fly up, will go ahead and just reveal the entirety of this map. As you can see everything now. And it almost jumps out at you immediately. Behind the house, there is what was once the large pen where there were animals kept. And you can see that right in the middle there is a huge mound of dirt. The other thing you happen to see, though, is small, largest actually, eggs that seem to litter this pen. You also see more cow and pig carcasses as these things have been feeding and seem to have made their nest here.
Draven's got fireball like in his hand.
Lynn's gonna drop down and she's gonna be like, "So good news is I found the burrow in the back. The bad news is there's several eggs. The good news is we have some dynamite still. I could just drop some from the sky. See how that goes."
We could save the dynamite. I've got that fireball spell I can use on them.
Okay. Lynn looks a little sad, and she puts the dynamite back in.
I'm sorry, Lynn. Lynn, we can use the dynamite. It's fine.
No, you're right. We should probably save it for a real emergency situation.
No. It's fun. Do it.
We'll just use one stick of dynamite. No, actually, because I think above table, I kind of want to blow up Gideon Ashworth's manor a little bit. maybe not the whole thing, but parts of it.
At least some.
Oh,
okay.
Draven was still connected to you, so he said, "Don't you want to blow up the manor?" I'm on board.
Only the part where Chelsea's being kept. And maybe Gideon Ashworth's room.
Maybe the whole thing?
Well, the manor can be repurposed for other people. It seems a waste to get rid of good housing.
You're always such a good egg.
But Gideon Ashworth's
looking at you,
definitely. but you do see a little gleam in her eyes where she's like, "But Gideon Ashworth, yes."
Yes. Fuck him up.
But yes, Draven, I think you're right. I think Fireball may be a good option here.
Well, Draven is. I guess we'll kind of come around to the back here.
I'm definitely gonna follow with him. I'm not gonna let him go out there by himself.
Okay.
I could just go ahead and be following too, and I'll just take that torch I found and just start lighting corners of the building on fire.
You're lighting the building on fire?
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Why would you do that? It seems excessive.
No, listen, y'all. In real life, this is Duke's go-to. Whenever I'm like, "Well, what do we do about that?" He just says, "Let's just burn it."
Okay.
It's like we have this car that is broken down and we don't know what to do with it. We're trying to get rid of it. He's just like, "Just burn it."
We can burn it.
All right. Well, as you're kind of going by, the house starts to slowly catch. But yeah, go ahead and let's see. Roll a target, but then on a success, hurl a fireball. So give me a spellcast roll.
That's hilarious, though.
By the time Lynn realizes the house on fire, it's already too late. She's like, "God damn it!"
Ooh.
11 with hope. She'll take the hope.
Eggs ain't moving.
As your fireball shoots out and it hits and just kind of erupts, once it kind of clears away, you'll find that the eggs of these things are a little bit more sturdy than after they've hatched. The heat actually seems to have helped a little bit as you see a couple of them start to shake, and one or two start to crack a little bit.
All right. In that case, how many did I hit with the fireball?
With that, you would have hit the ones on the left side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Smoke is starting to
Okay.
pull up from where Fortune has started lighting the house on fire.
Lynn's just
You
gonna
guys,
like.
I might need some help up here.
Lynn's just like fuck,
the
and
fire,
she's just gonna hop up, and she's gonna immediately the egg closest to her. She like just stabs it to try to like,
Okay.
you know, like it's already cracking open, so she's just gonna immediately start like stab, 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 trying to hit anything in it.
All right, and then what were you going to say, Draven?
I was gonna spend 4 hope
Okay.
and send an arcane barrage at each of the other 4 eggs.
Okay. So you're spending 4 hope. Go ahead and roll that damage for me. I'm going to need an attack roll. Again, I'm going to need an attack roll from you also, Lynn. This is so great.
Just casually, like, blowing up a house and shit.
Yeah. The house took me by surprise. So that's 1, 2, 5, and 1, right? That's how the damage works?
Yep.
Okay. The eggs have a special property to where you have to meet their first threshold. So because they have a hardened one, but their
You're
first
making that shit up. Ooh, I hate you.
it's a homebrew thing. So yes, I did in fact make this up. But their property is they'll still take 2 once you clear it. But
No, that's a cool ability, and I commend you, but I'm pissy about it.
The threshold is 5, though. Their first threshold. So 3 of them,
Okay.
the hardened exterior of the shell gets hit, but you can see that it just kind of absorbs that. The 5th one, sorry, the 4th one, however. Okay.
The one I dinged was the one that. Yep.
That one, though, you see that it penetrates into it, and as it does, you hear this horrible shrieking sound of something kind of like this insectoid. I don't want to use the word infant because that makes it sound sad, but it just
Larva.
kind of larva. There you go. Just kind of lets out this kind of loud hissing screech, and then goes silent. With a 17 with hope, that will also be enough to penetrate into the exterior of the shell. So give me a damage roll then, Lynn.
Okay.
14 is more than enough. As you stab into it, you hear the same shrieking noise as your sword goes down into it. And there's like this kind of hissing, and you see as you're stabbing it, not just the blood of the bug itself, but this kind of fluid that was in the eggs with it starts to leak out.
Question: do these things count as adversaries?
I would say at this point, yeah.
Okay,
Absolutely.
I'm gonna use my second wind ability, and it says once per rest, when you succeed on an attack against an adversary, you can clear 3 stress.
Okay.
On a or a hit point. On a success with hope, you can also clear 3 stress or a hit point on an ally within close range. So I'm gonna get rid of 3 stress, and then Draven, do you have more stress, or do you need a hit point?
I am completely good.
Okay. Well, I don't know if anyone else is close enough.
I would say maybe
Fortune?
Fortune is within your line of sight, if that matters.
I don't know. It's just close range.
Mm.
Hang on, let me
What is
read
it for clearing a stress?
You can either do 3 stress or a hit point in close range.
No, she's far.
Okay, then no.
I did
Actually, so am I.
plan on getting closer once I realized we wasn't burning down the house. But I would say I've already started some timber.
I was going to say the house is already on fire, I think.
Yeah, the house
He's
is already
been
on
describing
fire.
The house.
And
yeah.
now I'm going to go, oh, that's not what the plan was?
So, yeah.
But-
So at this point, and if you you can show the range guide, but yeah, they are both at far range from you at the moment.
All right, well, nothing for y'all then. Also, you're invisible, Fortune, so it's not like I can see you anyway.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
But yeah, I did drop off of me. I dropped 3 stress, so I'm down just 1 stress, and then just I'm good except for 1 hit point, and I'm clear on my armor. So yay.
Okay.
Let's go.
With that, I'm going to spend a fear. As the commotion around you, all of these eggs start to shake, and you start to see them cracking open. Draven, the one right next to you, cracks fully, and you see this head just kind of stick out, and it makes eye contact with you, and you can hear the fluttering of its wings starting.
So the thing was kind of cute. The big flutter. What was it?
Flickerfly.
Flickerfly. It was kind of cute. I bet the babies are friggin' adorable, aren't they?
They're really, really cute. Yeah.
They look like they look like little baby seahorses with wings, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Part of me really wanted to get in there and steal an egg without anybody noticing.
You're the worst. I love Fortune.
I do too. With that, though, I think that's where we're going to stop, because the next little bit here would take more than half an hour to get through. So I think let's call it there. I wasn't sure what you guys were going to do about the egg, but try to blow them up and hatch them all is not what I had on my bingo card. So just as a preview, this will run a little bit differently than a pure combat. This will be more like a environmental kind of checks that you have to get through. But you do know
hazard.
Exactly. There in the middle is a huge pile of something, and I'll just say that it's better than what you found in the house, I think.
Hey.
So
This was some of the best stuff I found.
Repository.
You're acting like me over here handing out stuff tonight.
well, 2 reasons for that. One, this was a side quest gated behind a boss battle, which you've succeeded the boss battle. You took up on the side quest, so you checked all the boxes to deserve some stuff. Also, you guys are in a new tier now, so you do need some replacements for some of the things that you had, because especially your damage thresholds and things are a little bit low. So, but you've earned this, and you'll have to get through this next part to earn what's in the middle here. So, anyway, that was all. Thank you all for playing. I am so glad. This is turning out to be like the Flickerfly arc. I wasn't really expecting it.
Yeah, forget the Draven arc. This is the is this Daggerheart or is this Alien arc?
A little bit. Yeah, I took a little bit of inspiration from the xenomorphs for this.
I was gonna say,
portion.
if we found an egg, why aren't we setting it on? Just setting the egg on fire?
We did, and it turns out he thought about that already. And
yeah, it was resistant.
The fire made it hatch. Yeah.
What if you set it on lightning?
It's worth a try.
Maybe I'll do that next time.
Just a good old bash with a sword seems to be doing the job. So
what? That I don't. I only have a magical stick.
You can bash something with a stick.
Whap it with my whapping stick.
Whap.
All right, everybody.
Also, the having to meet the under threshold feels targeted. Just putting that out there.
It's just the eggs. Okay, it's just the eggs, and it makes sense, and you know it.
I know. I'm just fucking with you. Actually, I kind of really like that ability.
It's only has a 5 too. It's not like it was super like, oh, it's got a damage threshold of 46 or something like that.
It doesn't do 50 damage when it rolls. Jesus.
The babies aren't as strong. Okay, the babies aren't as strong.
I have an evasion of 9, and it's just like, oh, does it like, bro? It's 9. Like anything fucks me up.
That's why we need to get a couple upgrades for people.
Like in battle, you're just sitting there getting hit constantly.
Don't get me wrong, I'm a tank, so it makes sense. But it's like, God, like I do find it odd sometimes that like that you're starting. Like the evasion is so low, even for like even basic. It doesn't matter if it's a high attack or a basic attack. Like they all, like,
well, especially
it kind
with
of surprises me that
me getting to roll a d20.
Well, it shocks me that they didn't at least start at 10. You know what I mean? Like, because you're basically like I started at 8, so I have like what is that? Like 8 out of 20 is like, I mean, there's like a 60% chance every single time that attack.
I think each class has a different starting evasion too.
They do,
It does,
and then you
yeah.
also have like you get more hit armor slots, and so I think that's like what you're supposed to be sitting there getting hit. I think it's like it's more nuanced than the D&D armor.
Yeah.
I kind of like that, but also I'm also a little annoyed with this here and there.
Well, I've only got to be fair, I've only got as high armor as I do because I have chainmail plus a round shield. Like I only start with like 3.
Yeah.
Oh, what did you get tonight? The
for her, for Lynn, it was a round shield advanced, I think.
It's basically
gives
the
me
tier
a +3 to my armor, which I really need.
It's the plus. It's the tier 3 replacement for that round shield.
Yeah,
is what it is.
Before Fortune set the place on fire, Draven was going to suggest we use it as a place where we take a long rest.
Well, not anymore.
So we're gonna squeeze into the little cabin.
Yeah, I just misunderstood. I thought we were burning the whole place down.
We probably could squeeze. God, like she's gonna get us in so much trouble. like everybody's gonna be like, they killed the farmer and burned his house down.
Yep.
Johan framing.
We don't have proof anymore that he got murdered by a Flutterfly. They're just gonna think, oh shit.
Some roaming vagabonds
outsiders
came in and killed everybody. And took all the stuff. Which you did do that. You did take the stuff and torch the evidence.
You can tell that this is the Draven art because it's gotten markedly sillier.
Well, there's that too. I don't know. I think these Flickerflies are pretty friggin' scary, to be honest. Your reactions to them, though, have been rather humorous.
Rather silly.
Rather silly. So with that, everybody, thank you all for watching. We'll be back here in 2 weeks for more Daggerheart. We are getting towards the end of the Kupo Quest Eorzea, so eventually this will go back to a weekly game soon. But yeah, so for right now, it's 2 weeks, and then we'll be back here. And then also keep your eyes peeled for the YouTube. There should be a new episode of Curse of Strahd dropping as soon as you give me the go-ahead, Ravnok.
Yep.
As soon as you let me know, we'll get it up. But yeah.
Hell yeah.
I haven't done anything to it. I need to encode it. So
okay. That's just
I'll do that tonight.
Just let me know.
I'll upload it.
Until then, though, thank you for watching, and come back next time so we can see if they get out of yet another Flickerfly encounter, although this one will be just a little bit different. But if you do, I promise there's some fun stuff at the end of it for you. And then you can finally go to New Aetheria. And just keep in mind, no matter what happens, you all chose the side quests. So you can't get so mad at me.
I like the alien side quest.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
As long as we're not getting chest bursters, I'm good.
No, I didn't go quite that far. But
don't
no
eat them.
Suckers and chest bursting. No, please no. Unless it's like in Spaceballs where it puts on a show when it comes out.
Okay.
But also
that would fit the Draven arc. Bye everybody. We'll see you next time.